Merry New Year, everyone. Welcome to the OK Den Show. I am Titia Owens, the Madre.
Hey, y'all. I'm Chyna Elizabeth, the daughter. Welcome back to another show in a new year.
It is 2025.
It is 2025.
Can you believe it?
No. I'm actually appalled. I don't know where the time has gone. It's kind of left us.
It has been moving quickly, but it is a new year, so it gives us opportunities to have new goals, new visions, new dreams.
Yeah.
And be intentional about getting things done and making some things happen, right?
For sure.
So we are here in Houston, Texas, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Houston.
Hey, Houston.
And we have had a wonderful time while we've been here. We started the new year, the first in Dallas, and then we drove to Houston to spend some time with cousin Sherry.
Well, she did. I was actually in Toronto.
That's right.
And then we left to go to Houston while you were in Dallas and I was in Toronto.
She was in Toronto. She flew to Dallas, and then we got in the car and drove to Houston.
Yes.
That gives more clarity on the whole
process. Because you said Dallas. I wasn't in Dallas. I brought the new year in Toronto.
That's correct. Okay. She just had to shout out Toronto.
I mean.
But anyway. You see, some things don't change even though it's a new year. But we wanted to tell you while we've been here, we've had some of the most incredible times here. We were able to go visit some food places.
Oh, yes.
One of them was called Honey Hole.
Ooh.
Honeyhole.
When I say Honey Hole is that place to be, it is so good. The vibes are immaculate.
Yeah.
The place is really cute. Like, it's a whole 10 out of 10 experience. What I had the chicken Tuscan pasta. Oh my goodness. And I was a little scared because there weren't any. I always go on Yelp when I go to new places because I need to see what the food is looking like.
Yelp.
Yelp. They didn't have any pictures of this pasta, so I was really risking it. But when I say that pasta was so good and flavorful, like, and it was a lot of pasta too. Like, they gave you a great portion. But when I say it was just so good, and it was even better heated up the next day. Okay,
yeah, we brought the leftovers home because we had so much food.
It was. What you get?
Well, I had the wings, the biscuits, and the pancakes. With a side of yams.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
The pancakes were phenomenal.
Yeah, they were.
And those wings, that seasoning that they had on those wings, y'all, they were just fried wings, but it had like an Indian seasoning.
It was like a slap your mama with some Tonys, with some it was like a lot of herb spices.
Yeah.
You know,
it reminded me of Indian food.
It was very, 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 very
tasty.
Very.
Okay, we got you. It was very good, to say the least.
But it was spicy, like, you gotta know. Yeah. But we added some syrup to that chicken.
Yeah,
so
we put syrup on our chicken.
It kind of, eased out the spice a little bit, but it was definitely very spicy.
And then those biscuits, it had that, they put like the side of honey butter.
Oh.
Y'all, the food is and some weed. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
So.
And Sherry, she got a catfish.
Oh, yeah.
And grits.
Yeah.
That was immaculate too. I'm not even a catfish girly. I don't like fish for real, but I tasted it and it was really good and flavorful. And those grits were really good too. And they had like a sauce that you could put on them. So good. I'm just telling you, all the flavor was there. They really took their time in their kitchen.
Yeah, it was really good.
And put their foot in their foot.
So as you can see, we spent some time at Honey Hole.
Yeah.
And we fellowshipped with food. It was really, really good. So if you're ever in Houston, you have to attend
Honey Hole. Now, we skipped. We also went to Nobu.
Oh, we went to Nobu first.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Now, if you know about Nobu, you know about Nobu. But if you don't know about Nobu,
it was so good.
Oh, we had these Wagyu dumplings.
Yes.
So good. Now you gotta tell them about the sauce that you got because it comes with two sauces.
Yeah.
And I liked it because it was like a spicy. It's kind of just like a hot sauce, and I like a good spicy something. So it was really good to me. But my mom asked for a different sauce, and it was more of a sweet sauce, and it was really good too.
Yeah, I like to have sweet with my rice because I asked for rice to go with the Wagyu dumplings. And so, like she said, the sauces that come with it were not necessarily the flavor I was looking for. So I asked him if they had a sweet sauce, and he said the waiter recommended it's a sauce called eel sauce.
Eel sauce.
Eel sauce. So he brought that out, and y'all, it was the thing.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I poured that on the rice and then ate the dumpling with it, and it was ooh and so weird. And there's a drink, guys. Whenever you go to a restaurant, ask for the Titia. Okay, so whenever you ask for a Titia drink, they're gonna say, "What is the Titia drink?" If they don't have it on their menu already. Some people have adapted the Titia drink. We're still trying to get it on other menus, but the Titia drink is a Shirley Temple with pineapple juice added. It's a Shirley Temple, and you add pineapple juice. So when you go to a restaurant, you can say, "Can I get a Titia?" And they go, "We don't have that on the menu." And then you go, "Oh, yeah, you do." It's a Shirley Temple and add pineapple juice. And I'm telling you, it's a hit. Everywhere we go, we order that. And then now my friends are ordering it too. But yeah, we got that everywhere we went to.
Yeah, and that was a really, really nice experience. You know, Noble is one of those vibes where it's more upscale, very cutesy, very date night. If you're going on a date night, we were with my grandparents, and we love that.
Shout out to Rev.
Okay. And Mom. Hey, Mom.
I said shout out to Rev
because he paid for it.
Shout out to Rev.
Shout out to Mom for her company.
So they were doing their good shopping
yes.
while we were here. And so we tagged along, and then were able to go to Nobu. But then we went to Dove's.
Yes. So we went to Dove's, and it was a really, really cute place. All of these places in Houston are a really good vibe.
Yeah.
But we got some good food. We shared some orange chicken and fried rice.
Yeah.
I actually just ate those leftovers, and they were still busting. It was real good. And they had this shrimp appetizer.
Yeah, that was really
now
good.
that I could have had as my meal.
Yeah,
I
really
love shrimp, and it had like a sweet
sauce over it.
Yeah, sweet and spicy sauce on it. It was so good. I love a good sweet and spicy and some shrimp. Them just go together.
Yeah,
they just go together real bad.
I'm in
like
agreement.
they mix together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that was really good. And then Sherry had them oxtails.
Yeah, Sherry had the oxtails
with
and
some
pasta.
noodles.
Yeah, some noodle pasta.
It was like ramen, but it was so good.
Yeah,
and
that was greens too, right?
She had greens. I didn't taste the greens.
Yeah, I didn't taste the greens either, but it looked good.
Yeah, it was my first time having oxtails. My grandmother usually makes them, and I would just be so opposed to trying them. But I don't know what was in my spirit.
You were trying to celebrate.
I was like, yeah, we're celebrating. We in Houston. Let me try these oxtails. And it was really, really good. So now, because my mama said mom's was better.
Oh,
so now I'm going to have to go back when mom makes some oxtails and eat her oxtails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have anything on my mom's oxtails. Now, they were good, but they didn't have the same taste. My mom's oxtails are very...
fall off the bone.
Yeah, so what do you call that?
Tender?
Tender. That's the word I was looking for. Very tender and juicy.
Yeah.
Where the oxtails that they had no juice, but they had a good flavor, but they were not falling off the bone like my mom. So.
Yeah, they didn't have much of a sauce.
Yeah.
Per se, but it was really tasteful.
Yeah. Yeah. The way they cooked it was just a different way they prepared it.
Right.
But my mom's oxtails are ooh and
I'm gonna have to tell her to make her some oxtails now. I'm gonna have to try them. Like, since I'm eating them now, I'm gonna have to try them out.
Well, anyway. And also we were celebrating December birthdays. Although it's January, Sherry and Chyna had a birthday in December.
Yes, I'm the 3rd. She's the 5th.
And so while we were at the restaurant, we went on and celebrated their birthday. And so the hostess and the waitresses came out with their big
light
sticks.
Yes.
And the happy birthday sign.
Yes. And then we got a free dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chocolate mousse.
Bread pudding, and I had cake.
Yes.
It was ooey.
Yeah. But the whole ambiance there was cool and cute too. I'll put pictures so y'all can see everything. But it was a really good vibe. Like, I was like, okay, today you still with the vibe.
Yeah, we had a great time. And then we attended church.
We did. We went to Wheeler Baptist Church.
Yes. And Pastor Crosby, that's Marcus Crosby. I think that's the pastor's name.
Okay.
I want to say that's his name. I'm terrible with names, so forgive me if I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah. But it was a great experience. He had an amazing word. Yes. The service was packed.
Yes.
We were almost about to be in the gymnasium, but by the grace of God and the favor of the Lord, we made it to the front row. Not something I would have, suggested, but we were there, and I made it to the jumbo screen, and the whole world saw that we were in Houston.
Yeah, we did have favor. So once we arrived, there was a young lady by the name of Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine.
Shout out Jasmine.
She saw that we were needing a seat, and so she actually came and escorted us down to the front row. So we were like, okay, we received this blessing. But yes, it was a beautiful experience. So many amazing people. We ran into Christian, our friend Christian Wolford, who lives here.
Best friend.
Yeah, he lives here in Houston, and he's also a lawyer now.
Yeah.
So we were so excited to get to spend time with him. And then you saw Carrington's boyfriend.
Yeah, my best friend's boyfriend was here as well. So yeah, I got to see him.
Yeah, so that's always cool when you run into people you don't expect to see.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Chyna, for the new year, what is it that you're wanting to tell the people that you're wanting to do for 2025?
Well, I'll just say I'm very excited to just have a new beginning. 2024 was a good year. Don't get me wrong. I had it was a lot of fun, a lot of new, a lot of different. But I'm ready for 2025 to just really lock in. I do have a problem with procrastination. So I think in this year, I just want to be more disciplined and more intentional about the things that I say that I'm going to do and doing them.
Yeah.
Setting goals and sticking to them and being just very straight to the point. I'm not trying to even talk too much about it, just literally setting goals for myself, knowing what I'm supposed to be doing and doing it, and just letting the result be the result and allowing God to guide me wherever that is. I feel like I struggle with making plans because it's like I don't want to put plans and then it's not in God's will, but at the end of the day we just have to trust and believe that we're going on the path that he wants us to go on without really thinking about it too much, because you'll end up just staying right where you are. So I am trying to just move and not stay in the same place. Yeah.
Right.
What about you?
That's awesome. I just want to be more about my business. There have been times where I would relax a little bit because there were things that I had on the calendar or what have you, so I would just stick with those things.
Right.
But just venturing out into doing other things, expanding the businesses that I'm already a part of.
Yeah.
And really utilizing our home.
Yeah.
I want to really utilize our home this year and bringing people in. I'm going to be hosting events, as well as Chyna and I will be doing some things together, allowing people to rent space from us. Because again, business. I'm about just taking my business to the next level. Definitely walking with the Lord even closer with him.
Yeah.
Spending more time in the Word and just sharing about Christ to people. Just having that opportunity and taking the opportunity to really share about my relationship with the Lord, as well as inviting other people to get to know him if they have not come in contact or made relationship with the Lord. So those are things that I really want to be intentional about in 2025. And then just continuing to build with Chyna and my family, supporting my friends and my family like I already do, but just even more so being intentional about leaving a legacy behind of showing how much you care for people and are willing to support them however you can.
Yeah. I'll also say I need to add onto the list saving more, being more frugal with my money.
Yeah, very good.
I feel like
that's good. Get it out.
I am in a place where I feel like I'm young. Like, let's just do it.
No.
Let's just spend the money. Let's just go.
No.
But at the end of the day, I am getting older. Unfortunately. And
fortunately.
No, fortunate, very fortunate. But at the same time, that number is just getting higher and higher, and I don't like the way that looks. It's getting really serious, and I'm not a serious person. But anyways,
no lies told.
I just realized, though, in order for my future to be in the way that I want it to be, because I'm a very expensive person and I like my expensive things, and I don't need anyone else to do those things for me. I just want to do them for myself. And so in order for me to keep that lifestyle and to keep it going all the way, it's like, okay, you need to prepare for that time.
Correct.
And really think about what you want that to look like. Now, lo and behold, I would definitely, love if a man came into my life and just took away all those problems. That would be beautiful. That would be amazing. But if the Lord says different, I need to prepare for myself in whatever capacity that'll look like. But I just want to be secure in that aspect. I want to be financially free. I want to be able to travel and do whatever I want to do and not have to worry about what's in my bank account and just go.
Okay.
And it also to give. I feel like a lot of people keep telling me I'm such a big giver. I really am. It is intentional, but it's not at the same time. But I do love to give. Mm-hmm. So the more I have, the more I can give.
Amen. That's very good. Very good.
So I'm gonna be a little more intentional on that. Keeping the dollars
saving
with me.
The saving ministry.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's super.
I need to add that.
Love that
to the list.
Well, we'd like for you all to share with us some of the things that you have decided that you want to commit to in 2025. Let us know also too about different things that we can focus on or encourage you all to do, because we know sometimes coming on here, you may need to just hear that encouragement. What we try to do on the show is continue to express ways or open up your mind to different thought processes, whether it be in your relationships or with your finances or with your day-to-day living. So Chyna, in 2025, when you're talking to the people, what are you okay with now and what have you been okay with?
I am okay with my life. Okay. I feel like where I am spiritually, of course, it's always more room to grow, but
for sure,
I'm just happy in the growth that I've had. Mm-hmm. My friends, my home, my family. Yeah. Like, I really don't have anything to complain or to have any negative connotation about, because it's just a blessing to be to have the life that I have. I was just looking at a TikTok the other day, and it was basically just saying like the odds of us even being born is like so small, and like the chance of the family we were born in and the situation that we were given and all the things, like it's very intentional, and God does things. He's a very intentional God, and so for him to choose this life for me, it's a blessing, and I'm very grateful. So that's what I'm okay with. And I'm gonna get emotional.
Okay, well, go ahead. Get emotional. It's the new year. Be free.
But yeah, what else was the other question? What was
2025. What are you? You talked about your blessings and what you're thankful for. So going into 2025, what do you want to be okay with?
Like I said, I just want to be more disciplined. I want to move. I want to work. I want to just start planning for my future, whatever that looks like. I don't necessarily, like I said, I don't like to look too far into the future, just because God literally just be having a mind of his own. And I be saying I want to do certain things, and then it'd be a total switch. Like I never would have thought 5 years ago I'd be here right now. So I do like to have a synopsis of what I would want, but I don't necessarily know what that would look like, and I'm okay with that. Like I do trust God and believe that wherever he has me to be or wants me to be, he will make that happen. And of course I'll do my part in making sure I'm doing what I want, and just going in the direction that I want to go in. And praying that it's the same direction that he wants me to go in. But yeah, just being intentional. I just want to make sure I'm in tune with God, and that I'm living. I just want to live.
That's beautiful. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do here. You know, he came that we would have life abundantly.
Mm-hmm.
And so we definitely want to be living, just keeping him in mind. And even it's okay to go ahead and make the plans, just do it knowing that it is in his hands. And if it is his will, it will come to pass.
Yeah.
And if it's not, he'll change it.
Exactly.
So you can make the plans just with the end in mind if it's his will.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
what about you?
I just want, I've been okay with 2025. There was a lot I've learned.
2024.
Well, 2024 going into 2025. I learned a lot in 2024. One of the big words that stick out in my mind is trust.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned a lot about trust and how important that is in any relationship that you're in.
Yeah.
And so I am praying that the Lord continues to teach me about trust, not just for other people, but even myself, and trusting him.
Mm-hmm.
Being open to change and going with whatever direction he has me to go in.
Mm-hmm.
And just wanting to be okay with doing whatever he says, whatever that is, even though it may be uncomfortable for me. Just still following through with whatever he says. That's what I'm okay with.
That's so good. I also want to add to, for this new year, new resolution, losing weight. I want to be the most fit I have ever been in my entire life this year.
Okay.
And I've already lost a good amount, but it's like, okay, we on the road, we need to do some more.
Yeah.
You know? So I just want to be intentional about my health. This is our temple. This is our bodies that God has blessed us with. So at the end of the day, we have to take care of our bodies, put in what our bodies deserve, and that we treat our bodies with respect, and that our bodies really do matter. Like, the things we put in really do matter. And it's so many toxins and things that are going into this food and stuff now. It's like, I just want everything natural. I don't want no preservatives, all the things. Like, at this point, I don't want none of it, you know? And you just hear so many things, see so many different videos, all the things that they're putting in our foods, and our toothpaste, and our drinks. Like, you just don't know.
Yeah.
And so that's why you have to pray.
Yeah, you definitely have to pray over the things that you eat and drink.
For sure. All the things that you're intaking, pray over for sure.
Yeah.
But still, just in any way that I can be precautious and make sure that I'm doing my part and making sure that the things I put in my body are good for me.
That's really good. That's really good.
And a little working out here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we all are going to jump on that health wagon.
Yeah.
And just see what the Lord does. So we just ask that you continue to watch us and stay connected to us. Again, share with us your thoughts on what you would like to happen in 2025 for yourself. Share with us your goals, your dreams, your visions.
Yes.
We want to hear more of those, and let's discuss them. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, so we also want you to make sure that you are subscribing to our show and sharing it with friends. Whenever you see a video, please take the link and share it with a friend, especially if it's a subject that you feel someone can use.
Yes, and make sure y'all also liking and commenting. We will be posting every Wednesday at 9 a.m. on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. So y'all can go listen to us, and you can come see us as well. We're looking cute. We got our black and cheetah print on today. We looking real good. So make sure y'all are going on that YouTube and subscribing. Subscribe. Okay? And we love y'all, and thank y'all again for coming in and tuning in.
Okay then. Bye then.